Again, I got to give the credit to the team, the whole team. They're playing so good in front of me. I just have to make the simple saves, and we got the win again.
What's it going to take for you to take some credit? You played phenomenal here tonight. You're the one making the saves. At what point are you going to say, you know what, I did have a good game?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. The boys are playing good. I mean, if someone got to give credit to me, it's you. So I'm giving credit to the boys, and they're playing good, and just proud of them.
Hey, Dave and me, Timmy C, Bryden B, Morgan J. Gang's all here. Meeting of the minds down there. Buddy and Kelly. Last time we see Acadie Bathurst in Cape Breton. Our last Acadie Bathurst game in January 18th against the Islanders. Dave, as the Newfoundland correspondent, what's the team going to be called?
I cannot reveal the details.
And how thick will the accent be once it's named?
Oh, buddy, she'd be as thick as ever. It would be the iceberg, the puffins, the Jig's dinner. We don't know.
What do you want Troy to ask Gordy tonight?
Troy should ask Gordy if any mummers are in fact allowed in.
Is that now? I just know a little bit about mummery, but so the mummers have to be invited in. Is that how it goes?
The mummers have to be invited, and they show up at your door. They knock on the door. They need to be invited in, and then you got to start figuring out who everybody is.
That's how it works. Do you? I say Newfoundland mummers should be the team name. I put that out there. How would that look if they hung out the ugly stick at the end of the game?
The ugly stick, and they all came with like underwear in their head.
That's the one, yeah.
Long johns, all wearing bras, and
Something. Be an intimidating spot to go play it, especially if you have no idea what that is. Picture some kid from Latvia showing up to play for the mummers. Not just seeing.
Town is buzzing. They're ready to go. Beautiful building, beautiful facility, the Mary Brown Center.
It's Mary Brown's now.
It's the Mary Brown Center. Yeah. Yeah. So they're going to be called the Newfoundland Mary Browns.
Tim's excited. Tim,
we getting chicken later? What?
little tater love. The MBs.
There you go, cheek nut swish chalet.
The MBs, baby. Ho ho, taters. Oh.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Just love. Tim loves the Mary Browns. I love CNTV.
Yeah.
Loves CNTV. What's her name? Mary Button and something. I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember.
My brother would get annihilated down in St. John's and just go up to Skeets in town. He's go, "You love CNTV."
Skeet.
Oh boy. Welcome to 2025. How about that?
Wow.
That's right. Stealing the gimmick. You got a nice pin on, or is that no? That's just the.
There is a pin that goes there.
Oh, okay.
Little flamingo, but
You're wearing blue as well.
yeah.
Breaking kayfabe here. Also have blue because you can't wear the other team's colors. Not a concern for you as a neutral broadcaster.
I mean, I do have the colors for every team in the league. So.
Sure you do. Sure you do. Hey! Welcome everybody.
Patrick McNeil, longtime voice of the Cape Breton Eagles and supporter and booster. Your favorite Acadie Bathurst memory? Go.
Well, there are some notable ones. A 12-2 game, the snowstorm, pretty memorable. I don't know if you were at that game. George Davis jumping into the bench. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, I do remember that.
Only game in Canada on national TV that night because the NHL was at the Olympics and hockey had not started yet.
And George Davis has jumped into and there's a Cape Breton Screaming Eagle in the Acadie Bathurst.
And let's not forget, was it Mike Toth or no, I can't remember who it was. They said, I think it was Mike Toth. There was a big cheer in the building because they announced Halifax was losing. Not just the Eagles were rivals, but the Eagles were chasing Halifax at the time. And the fans cheered, and they said on the broadcast, if anyone was wondering what that big cheer was, they just announced that John Druce would be signing autographs at Joe's Warehouse. John Druce is on the broadcast. If I remember correctly. That's a timestamp. Kids today don't know what Joe's Warehouse is.
They don't know. Now, I would have popped if you said Smooth Herman's. Because that was still around.
It was. I was talking to a buddy of yours the other day who, interestingly enough, at that specific time would not have been legal age to go to Smooth Herman's, but was wearing a Smooth Herman's toque and was reminiscing about her time there. So obviously that's long, I think, of the past.
I miss Herman's. County Stadium. Oh,
I will answer the question.
Where were my Where were my manners? Would you like one of Mom's cookies?
Oh, fucking right. I will ask the question before you answer it.
Yes.
Vetch Vanek.
Vetch Vanek? Okay. I watched a Brooks Bandits game, and I had it written down. It's Vex Vanek?
Vetch Vanek.
I had Vas Vanek was what I had, but he's not playing tonight, so you get him tomorrow.
Maybe.
He might be.
Oh,
Well, yeah, back up. You never know. The Eagles' offense has been hot.
yeah, he's good. Josh Fleming, though, was also hot. Second best save percentage in the league.
Oh my God! I got to do this. Hold on. Go! Oh my God!
Tremendous.
I didn't mean to do that. I got you though. Now we're in the I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right. It was funny, buddy.
It was great. It was good. Patty, unscripted is the best. Hey, what should the team be named?
I don't know. Apparently, the early popular betting line is the Regiment. I don't know. It doesn't mean a ton to me personally.
Yeah, I don't want military. I don't want dogs.
Puffins.
Yeah, of course he does.
So the Aussie football team, when they were in St. John's, they were the Puffins, and their jerseys were jumpers with the green, white, and pink flag.
Yeah.
I mean, that on a hockey
that would be
jersey
sick.
would be balling. No teams wear pink in the
You know
games,
what?
so that'd be great.
Old school Newfoundland flag colors.
Although I recently learned only an unofficial flag, and here's how I found out. I made a reference to that to my mom, and if you're recording this, my mom's from Western Newfoundland, and she didn't know anything about this green, white, and pink flag.
Yeah.
So apparently that's more of a localized St. John's thing, or at least East Coast. But it would still look cool.
You know, they say it's not a sporting event until a Newfoundland flag shows up.
It's true. It's true. That, and in Canada, a Saskatchewan Roughriders jersey.
Yes.
Which I also support. Yeah. So I don't know, team name. Apparently, 1,000 suggestions.
Yeah.
So I have Chris Ballard on my radio broadcast tonight, actually talking about the upcoming developments in Newfoundland. So
I might have one of the ownership members on Around the Maritimes Q podcast.
Oh, when is this starting?
Soon.
Okay.
Soon.
Stanford?
Stanford.
He's one of the owners? What, Stanford?
I thought you were talking about...
Podcast?
No, we'll go into the Fed.
Oh. That's Stanford with an M. Maybe. I have been there, though.
Maybe someday.
I've been to Titan
See the
Tower.
new headquarters. Yeah. You haven't been to the new one?
I've driven by it.
On Netflix.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Byproduct of this Netflix deal, I did watch TNA Wrestling on Sportsnet 360 last night. It's funny. I had access to it on DAZN all these years, but for some reason watching it on cable is more exciting.
Because watching on cable is the way to watch your program.
That's right.
Especially on Eastlink cable.
Eastlink Friday Night Hockey.
Yes. Tonight on a Friday. Shocking dirt of events.
Yes, actually, I'm going to blow up the spot here, but later when they do the pregame thing, me and Brad have our thing up there, and we're going to talk about how we're here on a Friday, but it's actually a Friday because we did a special one of those for the Monday game against Halifax.
Yeah.
But even Brad, the young guy, dropping the ball to connect with Gen Z, Gen Alpha. It's not almost Friday. It's actually Friday. Almost Friday. That's a big thing among me.
Oh, I know. Okay, I got that reference. All right.
Time.
I got 25 to win it. There was 2 seconds off. I got 2 seconds to write down all these scores. Here, to get ready.
I totally missed that. Amateur hour on my part.
Just to learn how to work, kid.
I mean, sometimes you blow a spot. You don't let people know.
Learn how to work.
Amazing.
Look at my boy out on the ice. Love to see it. Attaboy, Troy. William Squires. And the kicks are on point for Troy Langstaff.
Two of the hottest teams are coming out of the holiday break of the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League meetup, trying to find their way out of the middle of an Eastern Conference logjam. Oh, the race to the playoffs, it begins right now.
Well, Cape Breton fans, it's officially your last time to see the Acadie Bathurst T10 in action here in Sydney. They play today and as well as tomorrow night, but the Bathurst T10 have been sold. As of December 20th, they will be playing in St. John's, Newfoundland next season. There's no idea yet on what the team name will be, but if you want to see Acadie Bathurst play one final time, you'll have to buy tickets tomorrow night and get here at Center 200.
Relentless on the forecheck. Now the way, Tyler with the shot. Cornway the save. Now again it's sent to the net. There by Dawson Shark. And 3-on-2 developing for Acadie Bathurst. Shot. Cornway the save.
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink is presented in part by Carson.
Pilling. Toussaint. Patterson. The late man in. Back to the point. Schmidt the shot. Score! A little discussion to see if it was tipped. And I believe it is indeed going to be the first goal of the season for Braden Schmidt.
He throws the monkey off his back, but the referees, I think, have already indicated that they're going to go have a look at this one up top. But if this goal stands, that's a big one for Braden Schmidt, a big confidence booster for this guy. We already talked about it earlier in this broadcast.
We got to get the people.
The gimbal's been acting up. I don't know what's going on with it.
Who is?
The gimbal. It's been acting up. I don't know.
Now, Stu McNeil, Caitlin McDonald, two of the 9 organizers of the Breton Brothers Memorial Hockey Tournament. I'm glad I got that right. Now, tell me about the tournament, what's it for, and how much growth there was this year. We were just chatting about that, Stu.
Troy, well, unfortunately, we lost a few friends over the past few years to mental illness. So last year, we had the idea of creating a hockey game to remember them in our home rink where we all grew up playing together and playing with the guys who did pass. It was a big success last year. It was one game, 35 players roughly. And unfortunately this year, one of the players who was playing in the game last year also lost his battle to mental illness, Joey Mann. So when this happened, we had to change our plans up, and we turned it from one game to a mini tournament. So once again, we kept it on December 23rd to remember our 3 buddies who passed, and we raised from 35 guys up till 90, and we made it into 6 teams. Great way to get everyone back together. Remember our friends and raise some money for a good cause, and hopefully it goes back to help people that need it.
Absolutely, fantastic growth, and it's all about raising money and raising awareness. Now, Caitlin, where are the funds going to?
Yeah, so this year we partnered with the Three Brothers Project, and we raised funds for the Cape Breton Regional Hospital Foundation's Mental Health and Addictions Patient Care Fund. And that fund is actually a direct patient support program. So if you have patients that are coming through the regional who need support with their mental illness, that can help cover things like medications, prescriptions that aren't covered, travel to Halifax, different therapies. So really a way to connect directly with the patients in Cape Breton that are struggling with their mental illness. And we're happy to announce that this year we actually raised over $22,000 for the fund. Yes.
Wow.
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink is presented by CarStar.
Eastlink is the home of QMJHL Friday Night Hockey.
Conrad sends it towards it. Whose puck is there? Shield scores!
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink. Saturday, January 18th at 7, Acadie Bathurst versus Charlottetown. Available to Eastlink video customers. 1-0 the score here as the Eagles on top of Acadie Bathurst in what was a very entertaining 20 minutes, Troy.
I'm Dave.
Oh, my
thanks.
goodness.
But you're right, Mavs. It was a very entertaining 20 minutes. Again, I thought this was going to be a defensive stalwart. The Bathurst Titan play a very defensive style game. Cape Breton liked to open it up a little bit, and they did just that. But Bathurst met them, and again, it was just a plethora of shots. The goaltenders were very, very busy, as we will see in our highlight pack. And Bathurst got it started early on here, and they test out the shiny new goalie in the Eagles in Cournoyer, but Cournoyer shutting the door very square to the shooter, and then it was the Eagles' turn to go down on one of the hottest, if not the hottest goalie in the queue right now in Josh Fleming, and he was so equal to the task, making save after save after save in that period. None bigger than right here on Henneberry, who had an open net on a pass from Cam Squires. And then again, off the post goes Squires. But here it is, Pilling pulls up, finds Schmidt. Schmidt takes the ice, throws a knuckle puck, and it had to be a knuckle puck that goes up and over the blocker of Fleming, and that's the only shot that beats Fleming. And Braden Schmidt gets his first of the season for the only goal of the period, and a 1-0 Eagle lead.
You want to talk about going off the post and or over the shoulder or wanting one back. Dave, very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. These teams have met several times this year, and hard to believe that we're coming down to the final chapter here between Cape Breton and Acadie Bathurst in the regular season. And well, to give you the perspective, Acadie Bathurst have scored 15 very well. Turnover, Newcomb, in, shot goes high, over the bar. Wadwa, back to Newcomb, hits the brakes. Controls.
Louis, the T10 is so strong defensively right now, but now you have an opportunity to score one on the power play. What do you need to see from the power play group?
Better execution, play faster. Right now, we turn the puck over, we give it to them, so we need to attack a little bit more on the power play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
Wires back to Lavoie. 10 seconds remain, the man advantage. Cross ice, on the doorstep, score! Who is dead wrong? Tic-tac-toe, 2-0 Eagles.
And this goal starts long before that puck goes in the net, and it started because the power play unit had much more urgency, and they did a much better job of keeping plays alive in the offensive zone. They didn't let it get out of the zone at all on that power play. And then it reflects in good puck movement, low to high. Squires and
won't matriculate to him. Lavoie up the line. Squires gets it down. Score! Did Newcomb get it or did Cam? They'll have a discussion. We'll see who leads the pack, and it will be Jacob Newcomb's 17th of the season.
Yeah, from this angle down here, it did look like it tipped off the stick of Newcomb. Might have changed direction and opened up the pads of Fleming. But again, this is all started from a face-off win by Jean Dron, and it's good puck movement from the umbrella position to the bumper position. Lavoie to Squires, and Squires throws it out front, and again, good stick to, for lack of a better term, his energy line. So let's see how this matchup goes for Bathurst.
Squires.
To right through the wall.
God bless. God bless. Heads up, you don't want to get a shirt off the back of the head. I think he just hit Troy. It's a fight. He's got like a 7th free t-shirt of the year.
We were discussing the St. John's name earlier.
St. John. What do you think, Jeremy?
St. John's ice caps are coming back.
Ice caps.
There's like a lot of nostalgia for like growlers already, so growlers are fun.
I think they're calling the St. John's Edge homage to Big Baby Glenn Davis. And your NBL Canada St. John's basketball team.
They still have a team over there.
Yeah, they do have it. The Rouge, yeah.
Oh,
Carl.
I won Cape Breton Eagles owner, Kerwin Sumner.
He owns
St. John's Edge.
Yeah, he owned the Edge, yeah.
He owned the Edge. Yeah, he did own the Edge. Carl English. From St. John's, Newfoundland to the University of Hawaii, playing NCAA hoops. I always got to go back to my basketball roots.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Sometimes it just slips out.
Come on, man. I like it if there's still basketball here, but
Man, I miss pro basketball. I wish Halifax would get CEBL. I really do wish they get the CEBL. But
is that the league Newfoundland's in?
no. They're in the CEBL is that summer league. It's incredible.
The Cape Breton Eagles and General Manager Sylvain Couturier have been the busiest team in the QMJHL all year long when it comes to transactions. I had the chance to talk to him earlier today and about what was their biggest need midway through December once the trade period opened up.
Offense, I think we brought a couple of forwards. Louis Gendron is one of them, really dynamic players. Alexandre Guy, who had 23 goals last year, 17 his rookie year, so he's a guy who can score, especially on the power play. We think that their power play being 15 in the league, we need some help at this area. So forward was our main focus. We signed obviously that free agent Andrew Brown, which came here. We didn't know what to expect, but gave us some very good hockey the last 3 games, better than expected. So. And there's a lot of trade made. There was future compensation that we made trades in the past, so nothing to to change our team. But I think the main area was the forward.
Hey, you mentioned Gendron and Guy have made immediate impacts in just a few short games with the Eagles. What have you thought of their play so far since joining Cape Breton?
Playing really well, especially you look at like I said, John Drouin can play center, can play the wings, really good on the draw. Like I said, dynamic. He's bringing a lot of speed. He's not the biggest, but he played big. And Alexandre Guy, like I said, last year 23 goals in Val-d'Or, 11 or 12 on the power play. So he's a PP guy. He's a guy who can shoot the puck, and he's playing really well for us. So both of them are a great acquisition right now. And we're not done. We're going to try to improve our team till the deadline and hopefully get better.
So that was my next question for you. Was deadlines on Monday the 6th, I believe it is, or somewhere around there. But you were planning on making potentially a couple more moves, or you're still getting calls?
Still working on a few things, and I'm confident to conclude 1 or 2 deals before the deadline. Yeah.
Okay. Now another area that we've seen have a big impact is the new NCAA CHL ruling allowing players. You know it. You know what it is.
Yeah.
How has that changed how you are maybe looking at other players from other leagues?
It changed a lot. Like I said, I did talk about Andrew Brown. He changed you bring a guy who played in your top 4 and didn't cost you anything. It changed the whole new ball game for everybody. We got 22 players coming from the BCHL or from the NCAA that are in their league right now. So that affect the trades. Obviously, there's less trades made because you fill up your roster with free agents now. So completely different ball game, and it changed a lot. Yeah.
Final question for you. You spent a long time with Acadie Bathurst. Now I have to ask you, with the team moving, what are your thoughts on that situation?
It's obviously very sad. I think I feel for the fans over there. I mean, I was there, like you said, 20 years, and my kids grew up in Bathurst, and it's a great place, a great hockey place. And I feel for the fans most of all. And, well, obviously it's a business of hockey, and decisions have to be made, I guess. And but I had it was a tough one to swallow when I heard that they were moving. It's a great. I think it's a great franchise, a great place to live, and nothing but the best for the fans there. Hopefully they're going to get another hockey team soon.
Lots of good memories for you
A lot
growing
of
up
good
there,
memories,
and
yeah.
Memorial Cup championship as well. But
Exactly, yeah. So it's, they gave me my break 20-some years ago, and I hold the organization a lot, so I wish them nothing but the best.
like I said earlier, final trip for the Acadie Bathurst T10 as a franchise here to Cape Breton. Highlights of that second period coming up after the break with Mavs and Dave. 3-0 Eagles here on Eastlink Community TV. Coming up after the break with Mavs and Dave. 3-0 Eagles here on Eastlink.
Maybe I'll throw to you again.
I didn't hear it.
I said
I saw you guys laughing, then they told me in the truck.
I had such a nice professional throw, and then I'm like, "What do you think, Troy?" And he's like, "Well, it's Dave."
I'm glad he called you out for it. That's hilarious.
Me too.
Away goes McGilvery. Wood. Wood. Oh, almost goes up and over. He's going to stay in the Royal Rumble. You got to be over the top rope and both feet hit the ground. Zielinski looking for his bag. It's kicked out. Pilgrim Edwards. Cross. Shot. The save. Cornway. Larson's looking for his. A kick save by back to St. Anne's. Fresh up. The Langstaff lap. Down low. Shot. And Cornway sprawls out and gets the glove on it. 17th save of the night for Lexi Cornway.
And it's a good job down low by Braden Schmidt, boxing out the Titan, trying to go in front of the net.
And that will do it. Eagles win 3-0, and Cornway 180 minutes straight on Eastlink without a goal allowed.
Defense did a fantastic job controlling their gaps. Full team effort.
Lexi Cornway is down there. Return on that Troy Langstaff, take it away.
Alexi, you've done 2 interviews with Mavs over your past 2 shutouts here on Eastlink Community TV, and you're always giving credit to the defensive guys. Is that the story again tonight?
Again, I got to give the credit to the team, the whole team. They're playing so good in front of me. I just have to make the simple saves, and we got the win again.
What's it going to take for you to take some credit? You played phenomenal here tonight. You're the one making the saves. At what point are you going to say, you know what, I did have a good game?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. The boys are playing good. I mean, if someone got to give credit to me, it's you. So I'm giving credit to the boys, and they're playing good, and just proud of them.
Oh, I'll give you credit myself. Everyone in attendance is going to give you the credit, man. You've been playing phenomenal. That's 180 straight minutes on Eastlink that you haven't allowed a goal. I know you've only given up 2 in Halifax there on December 30th, but you've been playing phenomenal. When you were acquired, when Sylvain took you into the room, what was that conversation like about what your role was going to be?
I told him I'm confident in myself, and I came here to win. I came here to prove that to everybody that I can play in this league, and I deserve to be on this team. So again, I'll just continue to prove them that I can play, and we'll see what happens.
You've proven it, man. Heck of a game. Congrats. What more does the guy have to do? He's certainly earned his spot on this team with the Eagles. We'll see what's going to happen with the roster. But hey, 3-0 win for the Eagles on Eastlink Community TV. A 28-save shutout.
So you guys will take it out way early in the morning then?
Yep. Away we go.
Way to go. So did you have supper?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Chicken parm from Swiss Chalet. It was delicious. I'm not giving that to you.
No.
You can take my Caesar salad, but not my chicken parm. Hey, yeah, that's your last game with the T10. Barring playoffs.
Barring playoffs.
Last
game calling Bathurst T10.
And then you're going to be calling your hometown game.
That's right.
So, I'm going to ask you this. What's going to be different between this franchise and Fog Devils?
Fog Devils?
Yeah.
From the onset, that's a good question. I'm thinking, so the Fog Devils, when the Fog Devils were a thing, I wouldn't say I don't know if the team prioritized it, but they really, the management and coaching staff really did go out and try and make it Newfoundland's team.
Yeah.
So they did put a bit of a stronger emphasis, we'll say, on local talent, in the hopes that it would draw the crowds to see. I had heard rumblings and rumors that at the trade deadline, Bathurst was going to go out and grab a bunch of Newfies.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't happen. They only made the one deal. So going over to St. John's next year, it's going to be, aside from Ty Pettigrew, it's going to be a largely non-Newfoundland team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to draw the crowds.
Okay.
Yeah. The Fog Devils, like I say, the Fog Devils had Luke Adam. There's a couple others like Roddy Short, I know, played for them. Oh my goodness. I'm blanking on some names. But
We had some Newfies. We had some Newfies here in Cape Breton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was some good Newfoundland talent.
Connor Shortle.
Yep.
Ryan Walsh.
Made the show. Made in Carolina.
Clark Bishop.
Yeah, Clark and his brother, Joel.
Yep. Adam
Bishops.
Pardy.
Yeah.
Adam Pardy played here. He went on and played with Calgary, Nashville, Dallas, and Winnipeg. Yeah. I mean, I eventually see the ownership and the management group trying to kind of bring more local talent onto the team as a draw for the fans. But I think that'll be the biggest difference of how they'll line up in terms of what the Fog Devils were.
Yeah.
But no, like I say, it's
they're pumped, eh?
They're pumped.
Beauty.
They're pumped. Season ticket sales have already been really strong.
Beauty.
There's people lining up to be billets. Oh yeah, people can't wait.
Awesome. Sad to see them.
It is.
Sad to see Acadie Bathurst, but excited for St. John's. That's gonna be a fun. Hey, we should go on a roadie. I've had
should become a new partner team in Eastlink.
We should. I had one road trip to St. John's. There was a lot of Red Bull because I can't drink, and yeah.
How was the NTV?
Loves the NTV. Loves the. I'll tell you, the little guy that loves saying loves the NTV. He was saying loves the NTV a lot that weekend. Oh, buddy.
Did you get your moose by?
I got best burger I ever had in my life. It was a moose burger.
Yep.
Oh my.
Maybe they'll be called the Newfoundland Moose. Who knows?
No. Moose burgers are delicious though.
They are.
With the barbecue, with the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, moose meat is.
Oh my God.
Love it. Big fan of moose.
And again, we've talked about that with Troy. We got to get him on a moose meat burger.
Yep.
We have to get moose meat for Troy before he goes back to Ontario.
Yep.
Moose meat Troy.
To go along with turtleneck Troy.
Turtleneck Troy. Got to be clipped off. I love that.
I had a split second to react to it, and in that split second, I said,
Yeah. Yes. And that was the call.
Yeah, that was the right.
Because I would have.
It was funny.
Yeah. And that's like, we can bring you back on camera to play up to it.
Yeah, because you were telling me to put the lights back on.
Yeah.
I said, why did you want me to put the lights
Yeah, I'm like, bring me back on camera because that I have to because it's good. This is TV. You have to have fun. You have to make it enjoyable for everyone.
What'd you think, Troy? Well, I'm Dave. I said, well, I'm Dave, Mavs.
Yeah, you nailed me, and I loved it. Holy. Well, I'm Dave. What was that?
He said I'm the best looking one here.
Dave, are you going to take that cuff from him?
He's wearing a turtleneck.
Why, you guys are 9s, and I'm a 9.1 tonight.
Wow. The .1 differential. I think he paid off the Russian judge.
What? You can't be upset with that.
No, you know what? I can't be. You know what?
Upset with that rule.
Can I tell you what I was very proud of?
What?
I was proud to see my younger brother on the ice. Very proud to see that. And I was listening in as you started moving down there. Oh! I thought you were going to go.
Oh, when I was down here?
Yes!
Yeah. There was a couple times where I thought I was going.
Yep. No. And again, the shoes. They're A1. That's the point one.
Thank you.
That's the
point.
That's the point one for him. What do you think, Pat? See is Troy a 9.1 today? At least. Wow.
Okay, maybe I went too high with the 9, but I wanted to keep you fellas up high. So.
Are you calling it an inflated pool?
Yeah, maybe.
Going to the Roxy later, or
Me?
It's a great spot.
They might not let me in.
I don't think you get the reference. That's okay.
That's a great spot. No, you don't. He definitely doesn't get that.
Absolutely do not get the reference.
What is love?
We're doing the head bob.
The guys on the bench were doing the head pop?
100%.
Troy doesn't get that reference at all. He should though. Troy gets no movie references.
Hey, you don't need to stop before I came up here, man.
No movie references. None. I got some monitors. I got some monitors. I'm moving and grooving like Cecil Wright's radio show. Corey looking like the great Buddha with all these belts. Corey doesn't get that reference.
Trophy inside the ring.
That's right.
That's what we need. Hey, wrestle. No.
Actually, it's not Buddha. It's Sasuke. Holy sweet.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom is
Tomorrow, yes. Wrestle Kingdom is tomorrow. Yep.
he's a big wrestling guy.
Oh, I know. I got you. No, but I got you, just in case. Whee! Boom. I love it. Detach the cart of shame. Attach the cart of triumph. That's a Simpsons reference that you do not get. It's from the Stonecutter episode. Holy, that is chilly. What? You can't have chili because it would be a crime to get anything on that white turtleneck.
You're right, it would be. My hands are dirty. I don't even want to.
That would be a crime.
Just makes a good chili.
And then I'd eat the bowl.
Then I would eat the balls, right?
Don't strain yourself.
Oh. All right. I'm going to the Trizak. The Fizak. It's got the Trizak. All right. See you, man. Man, it just looks so beautiful. The flurries falling on Matt as he texts. No, there's one of them busted. Yeah. Is the snake in there? Look at you go.
Look at that snake.
Whoa.